The content you're about to watch has been carefully reviewed by a professional engineer along with a dedicated team of researchers to ensure complete accuracy. Electric fences look simple, just a thin wire buzzing quietly in a field. But the real question is, what happens if you actually touch one? Will it burn you? Knock you out? Or worse? Today, we're diving deep into the captivating science behind these electrifying barriers, meticulously exploring the various factors that determine their level of danger, and ultimately revealing whether you can actually survive the intense jolt they deliver. Electric fences function based on a remarkable principle. They generate high voltage but low current pulses of electricity. This is vastly different from the continuous power of household outlets, as they send out short, sharp bursts designed for maximum impact with minimal sustained energy. These intermittent pulses are intentionally crafted to deter rather than cause serious harm. The elevated voltage produces a powerful, unforgettable sensation that encourages avoidance, while the low current restricts the total energy delivered to the body. But what precisely makes a shock from an electric fence potentially dangerous? Key factors such as voltage and current levels are at the forefront, influencing the overall severity of the experience. Voltage acts as the forceful push that bridges your body's natural resistance to deliver the shock, whereas current represents the flow of electrons capable of inflicting damage. Even modest currents become lethal when they continue uninterrupted for too long. The duration of the shock is another crucial element. With a short pulse, your muscles seize up momentarily and then relax, frequently propelling you away from the fence and terminating the contact safely. However, if the contact persists, particularly if muscle tetany prevents you from releasing, the ongoing exposure can result in dire outcomes, up to and including cardiac arrest. Another essential factor is the pathway electricity travels through your body. Current crossing the chest and impacting the heart poses far greater risk than a path confined to a single limb. Your individual health status plays a pivotal role as well. Those with underlying heart conditions face substantially elevated risks from electric fence shocks. External elements like damp skin, which diminishes electrical resistance, or conductive footwear can amplify shock intensity by facilitating greater current passage through the body. Now, it's important to distinguish between everyday farm fences meant for livestock and formidable high-security electric barriers intended for human intruders. Farm fences deliver milder energy pulses tailored to startle animals such as cows or sheep, training them to avoid the boundary without enduring permanent injury, essentially acting as a psychological deterrent. High-security fences, by contrast, pack much higher energy output specifically to incapacitate or inflict serious injury on trespassers, making them exceptionally hazardous. Such fences commonly protect prisons, military bases, or vital infrastructure, prioritizing absolute prevention of unauthorized entry regardless of the human cost. So, can you survive touching an electric fence? With typical farm varieties, yes, you're likely to endure nothing worse than a sharp, unpleasant jolt. For high-security models, though, survival is highly unlikely, as the extreme energy carries a severe threat of injury or death. Heed all warning signs without exception and resist any urge to test electric fences. Prioritizing your safety is non-negotiable. Grasping this science fosters deeper respect for these devices' power and reinforces safe practices around them. If this breakdown left you shocked yet enlightened, smash that like button right now. Stay tuned for more electrifying science and what-if adventures. Subscribe and hit the bell for instant notifications.